Imagine this. You know hundreds of English words and you have studied grammar for years, but then someone asks you a simple question in English. Your mind goes blank. You freeze. You stumble over your words. You try to remember rules, and sometimes you even stay silent, hoping the moment will pass. I understand that struggle. My name is Lucas, and I was once just like you. Everything changed when I discovered one secret. To become confident in English, you must stop translating. Start thinking in English. That changed my journey. And today, I want to share it with you. I'll show you not only why thinking in English is vital, but also simple, practical steps to train your mind for English thinking. Trust me, no matter your age or where you live, you can do this. Are you ready? Let's begin. Why is thinking in English so powerful? Let's start with a little story. When I first started learning English, I always had to pause in conversations. My friend Julia would ask, "Do you want tea or coffee?" Inside, I would think, "Let me translate her question." Then I would think about my answer. Next, I would translate it again. Finally, I would speak. By the time I finished, Julia was already pouring tea. Sound familiar? This is a common problem for many learners. Why does this happen? The answer is simple. When we learn a new language, we usually study vocabulary and grammar in our own language. This makes us good at reading and writing, but not at speaking. Our brain gets used to translating, not communicating naturally. This slow process is like a little traffic jam in your mind. When you want to speak, the words must pass through two steps: your native language, then English. No wonder it feels so slow. But what if you could remove the traffic jam? If you could think directly in English, your thoughts would flow. You could answer quickly, join conversations, and feel much more confident. Thinking in English helps you in many ways. You speak faster, with less hesitation. You make fewer mistakes because your sentences sound more natural. You listen better because you're not translating every word you hear. Your pronunciation improves because you're following the sounds of English, not your mother tongue. Let's make this dream a reality. Keep watching, because I will show you exactly how to train your brain to think in English. And before we're done, I'll answer your biggest questions and share bonus tips to make the process easy and fun. But first, let's talk about what stops most learners from thinking in English. Why we stay stuck translating. I want to be honest with you. Most learners make at least one of these mistakes. But don't worry. Once you notice them, you can fix them. The first is relying too much on translation. Imagine this. You're reading an article in English, and every time you see a new word, you look it up in your mother tongue. You take notes in your native language. You watch English videos with subtitles in your language. All of this creates a habit of translation instead of thinking directly in English. The second trap is worrying too much about grammar. I used to be like this. I wanted every sentence to be perfect. Before I spoke, I would check all the rules in my mind. And guess what? I never spoke. Even native speakers don't use perfect grammar all the time. The goal is communication, not perfection. The third trap is the fear of mistakes. Many learners are afraid that someone will laugh at their accent or wrong word. But every mistake is a lesson. That's how we learn. Did you know that children make thousands of mistakes before they say one perfect sentence? Yet they keep talking. We should do the same. The last trap is not living in English. If English is just something you do in class, or for 1 hour when you study, your brain will never switch to it. Imagine trying to learn to swim by reading about water. You have to get in the pool. So how do we fix these habits? How do we move from translating, worrying, and being afraid to thinking in English and feeling free? Here's how I did it, and how you can too. Train your brain to think in English. 7 steps. Start small. Name things around you. Whenever I wake up, I look around my room. I think to myself, this is a pillow. That is my window. The curtain is blue. At first, it might feel strange, but starting with objects helps your brain create instant connections in English. As you eat breakfast, say to yourself, I am eating bread. I am drinking orange juice. When you go outside, think, it is sunny. The street is busy. A dog is barking. You don't need big sentences at the start. Simply naming objects and actions is enough. This builds the habit of thinking in English, word by word. If you're watching right now, take a moment to look around. Try to name 5 things you can see in English. Say them aloud or in your mind. Congratulations, you're already training your brain. 2. Make English a part of every day. One day, I decided to put stickers on everything in my house. On the mirror, mirror. On the refrigerator, refrigerator. On my shoes, shoes. Every time I saw the word in English. You can do this too. You can even label folders on your computer or set your phone language to English. The more you see and say English words in your daily life, the more your brain will accept English as normal. Music is also a great tool. When you clean your room or cook dinner, play English songs. Try to sing along, even if you don't know every word. Are you enjoying these tips so far? If you find them useful, please hit the like button and leave a comment below sharing your experience. Your support helps our community grow. 3. Talk to yourself, out loud or in your head. In my early days, I would walk around the house talking softly in English. Now I am making tea. The water is hot. I will have breakfast soon. If I felt shy, I spoke in my mind. When in public, I'd think, I need to buy carrots. How much do they cost? Let me ask. Talking to yourself in English feels funny at first, but it really works. Before a big day, I would plan my tasks and conversations in English. Today, I will go to the market. I want to ask for apples. At night, I'd review my day. What did I do today? I cooked dinner, called my friend, and watched a TV show. This simple habit made English my everyday companion. The more you practice, the more comfortable you become. 4. Use a monolingual English dictionary. For years, I used a dictionary that translated words into my language. It was quick, but it kept my thoughts in my old language. A teacher suggested I try an English-to-English dictionary. At first, it seemed hard, but soon I learned to understand explanations in simple English. When I saw the word amusing, I read funny and enjoyable. My brain started connecting words to English ideas, not translation. Today, I suggest this to every learner. When you meet a new word, try to understand its meaning or read sample sentences, all in English. This method helps your mind stay in English zone, not translation zone. If you want to practice, search for an online English dictionary. Try looking up 3 new words after this video. 5. Build simple sentences first. Many learners want to make big, beautiful sentences right away, but this often leads to mistakes and frustration. Starting simple is best. Instead of, because I woke up late and was in a hurry, I forgot my keys and missed my bus. Just think or say, I woke up late. I forgot my keys. I missed my bus. Over time, these basic blocks will join together naturally. Start simple and let complexity grow step by step. You can also keep a notebook. Every day, write 3 simple sentences about your day or your feelings in English. Review them often. You'll see your progress. 6. Give yourself an inner voice in English. This one is powerful. When you plan, dream, or worry, try to use English even for your inner voice. Imagine you're talking to yourself, telling your own story, or even practicing for a future conversation. When you catch yourself thinking in your native language, gently try to switch to English. It's like changing the channel in your brain. With time, it becomes natural, just like talking to a friend in your head. When I started, I often asked myself, what will I do today? How am I feeling now? Why is it raining? With practice, my thoughts became more automatic. If you want to take this to the next level, ask yourself questions in English. What should I wear today? How can I do my homework better? Pretend you're having an interview with yourself. Surround yourself with English everywhere. You don't have to travel to London or New York. You can create your own English-speaking world. Watch TV shows and movies in English. Try it with subtitles at first, then challenge yourself without them. Listen to podcasts, music, or radio in English as your background sound. Even if you understand only part of it, your brain is learning. Join online forums, social media pages, or apps where everyone chats in English. Engage in the comments. Don't be shy. If you love cooking, search for English recipes and follow them. If you enjoy video games, switch the language setting to English. The more you hear, read, and experience English in your daily life, the faster your brain will adopt it as its own. Do you want even more tips like these? Subscribe to this channel and join our newsletter for daily inspiration and learning resources. Making English thinking a habit. Easy daily exercises. You now know the important steps, but how do you turn them into a daily habit? I'll share some activities that I use myself, and you can start today. Every morning, before you get out of bed, describe your plans in simple English in your mind. Today is Tuesday. I have a meeting at 9. I will meet Anna for lunch. While brushing your teeth, name what you see. Toothbrush, toothpaste, mirror, water. During the day, set a timer for 20 or 30 minutes. Challenge yourself to only think in English during that time. No translation allowed. Maybe you'll forget and wander back to your native thoughts. That's okay. Gently remind yourself, only English. In the evening, review your day in English. What did I do? What made me happy? What can I improve tomorrow? Keep a daily journal. Write about how you feel, your goals, or anything that happened, all in English. Don't worry about grammar. Just communicate. Over time, your sentences will grow more natural. When doing simple activities, cooking, cleaning, driving, exercising, tell the story of what you are doing in simple English sentences. Talk about your mood. I am tired, but happy. This soup smells delicious. Try shadowing. Listen to a video or podcast in English. Pause after each sentence and repeat it exactly as you hear it. This exercise helps your brain link spoken English to your thoughts. The more you practice these activities, the more automatic thinking in English becomes. What to do when you get stuck? Sometimes you forget a word in English. Maybe you want to say umbrella, but you can't remember it. What should you do? Instead of stopping or switching to your native language, try to describe the word. Say, it's something you use when it rains. It is big and opens like a flower. I need one now. This is how native speakers think too. When they forget words, they explain with others. Also, don't worry if your grammar or pronunciation is not perfect. The purpose is to think and communicate, not to win a grammar contest. If progress feels slow, don't worry. Thinking in English is a skill. It grows with time, just like playing guitar or riding a bike. Celebrate small victories. Notice when you use a word automatically, or when you understand a joke in English for the first time. These are real progress. Building vocabulary while thinking in English. One of the best benefits to thinking in English is it gives you more chances to learn new words in context. Try to read a short article or story in English every day. When you find a new word, instead of translating, read the explanation in English. Make a sentence with it. If the word is gentle, for example, write, my brother is very gentle with animals. The more you see and use new words, the stronger your English thinking will become. Try to learn words in groups. If you are learning about cooking, pick words like boil, chop, stir, recipe, ingredient. Practice thinking about what you do in the kitchen in English. Use flashcards, either paper or on your phone, to review new words every day. Write the English word on one side and a definition or picture on the other. Practice explaining the word in English, not in your native language. Playing language games is a great way to make your mind stay in English too. Describe a word to yourself without saying its name and see if you can guess it. Or play online games that require you to use English to win. Improving pronunciation by thinking in English. Thinking in English also helps you improve your pronunciation. When your thoughts flow in English, you hear the correct sounds in your mind. Here's what I do. When I learn a new word, I listen carefully to how native speakers say it. I repeat it out loud. If it is difficult, I break it into parts. For example, beautiful, bao, ti, full. Practice makes perfect. Try tongue twisters for fun. Start slow. She sells seashells by the seashore. Then go faster as you get comfortable. Your tongue and brain will love this challenge. Record your voice reading a paragraph in English. Then listen and compare to a native speaker. Notice the differences and try again. This is a great way to hear your own growth. Practicing stress and intonation. English is a musical language. Some words are stressed, others are light and quick. Try saying, I want to go to the park. Notice that want and park are stronger. When thinking in English, try to stress the important words in your mind or when speaking. This helps your sentences sound natural and clear. Be patient. This skill improves with practice. Staying motivated, celebrate progress, and never stop. Listen to native speakers and copy their rhythm and melody. Many learners feel discouraged because they want quick results. Learning to think in English and to speak fluently is a journey, not a race. One way to stay motivated is to set small goals. For example, I will spend 10 minutes each morning thinking in English. Or I will write 3 sentences in my English journal every night. Every week, record your progress. Read a paragraph out loud and save the recording. After a month, listen to your old and new recordings. Notice the improvement. This is true motivation. Join online communities or groups where you can share your progress and learn with others. You can leave a comment below this video with your experience. This community is here to help you succeed. Don't compare yourself to others. Everyone learns at their own speed. The most important thing is to keep practicing and have fun using English. Make English part of your mind. Remember, no one was born speaking English perfectly. Every successful English speaker started with the same struggles: overthinking, translating, feeling nervous, and making mistakes. But they found the courage to try. And with practice, thinking in English became part of their lives. If I can do it, you can too. Let's quickly review what we learned today. First, thinking in English helps you speak faster, understand better, and communicate more naturally. Second, translation makes speaking slow and awkward. Thinking directly in English gives you confidence. Now, how can you train your brain? Name things you see. Talk to yourself in English. Do it aloud or in your mind. Use an English dictionary. Build simple sentences first. Give yourself an English inner voice. Surround yourself with English. Listen to music. Watch movies. Have conversations. Make thinking in English part of your daily life. Start with easy exercises. Every error is a step forward. Focus on progress, not perfection. Here's my challenge for you. For the next 7 days, choose at least 2 of these strategies every day. Talk to yourself. Label 5 things at home. Keep a simple journal and try to spend 10 minutes only thinking in English. Notice how your brain responds. Share your experience in the comments. I read every message and love to see your progress. If you want more inspiring tips and detailed lessons, subscribe to our channel and enable notifications so you never miss a video. You have everything you need to become a skilled and confident English thinker. Keep practicing, keep smiling, and remember, every thought you have in English builds your future fluency. Thank you for joining me today. See you in the next lesson, and until then, keep thinking in English.